So, hi Miriam, Farouz and Jane. Hi. Hi Farouz. So, how are you all? I hope you're all okay. So, hello Annelies. Hi Dawn. Well, tonight I will be making these two cards, and I used two different mediums. On the one card I used the distress ink, and on the other I used the Dilutions paint. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm just going to head off, and if anyone else follows, they can see what I am doing. I'm going to be using these two stencils and these two stamps. This one is from the Edge Cuts collection. It goes with the let me see if I have it here. Yep, it goes with this die. You can use them together. Oh, this is for the other one. It works the same for the bubble, the in the loop stamp and in the loop die, and you also have a Edge Cuts die for the Daisy Burst. But I'm going to use only the stamps tonight. And this is from the texture stamp. There's also one I'm going to use tonight. And two stencils, the bubble wrap one. I love this one, and the pennies in a lane. And also a few words, phrases from the wordage sheets. So I'm going to head off and start. At first I'm going to use the distress inks, and I'm going to make a background with it. Let me take that off and take that off. Hi Lisa. Hi Heidi. Hi Tamara. I'm just going to do this roughly, because normally you would watch for these edges, but they disappear later on a bit, and I don't mind it sometimes that that you see the edges from the dabber. Just really roughly go over it, and also if you want to do it otherwise, you're welcome, because everyone likes to do it in another way. So I'm going to take a few flowers, and first I'm going to lay these on here so I know it's in the right position, and I can shift them up and down if I want to. I'm going to take this smaller one, just going to see where I want to have them, how I want them. Then I'm going to get my acrylic block, take them off, and stamp them with the picked raspberry. And put them back on. going to stand up for a moment, or else I can't press too hard. Ta-ta! That's this one. And I'm going to decorate it at first with the pennies inlay. And up. Don't fall over. So, like that. I'm going to use the barn door. And just going to add some circles over here and over here. Just also roughly. And that is that. Then I'm going to use the bubble wrap stencil. And I'm just going to do that on a few places and highlight it a bit more. Well, a bit more. And also over here, over the bubble wrap stencil. It gives some layering. And over here. So I just want to have some layers in it. And let me close this up. And now I'm going to do these little, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show it to you. Those dots who's supposed to, you can see over here. I'm going to make them all white, and the stripes and the dots. So it pops out just a bit more. So this isn't a real difficult card, and it's also a fairly quick card, I think. Like that. Hi Claire. Yeah, some stencils can have it. This one can't, but this one I can remember. Sometimes I I forget the names of the stencils. Well, I have them in my my file folder, so I can always see what stencil it is, but sometimes I just have them laying here around, and I think it's easy to see what stencil it is and what I'm using, especially here with the live, so I don't continuously have to think, oh, what do I have? So that is done. That's the one, and now I'm going to use also a let me see, this one, a pigment liner to just give these circles a bit of a dimension. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm shifting. Just building up layers like this, just a little bit, so they pop out and don't get too strong on here. The next thing is, what I'm going to use is the texture stamp. I love this one. Yeah, it's a good idea. I can show you later if people want to know how you can easily find your stencils by putting them in the file folder. So I'm going to add some over here, over there. It isn't, there is no special way, just keeping Yeah, it's so handy. So, oh, don't forget. And now I'm going to add my wordage phrase. And this is the first card that is ready. So this is a quick one. Like that. Yeah, that's also a great idea with the packaging sheet behind them. So this is the first card. Well, maybe I'm just going to add the edges. I always love to do the edges a bit, most of the time, because I think it pops out more. You see, I didn't do this one, but I think this looks better. I think myself. So this is the card with the distress ink. That's one. And now I'm going to make this one. I'm going to have a sneak peek for you for a moment. This is my file folder with the stencils in it. I don't have all the stencils now in them, but okay. See, I named the stencils, and if you put them back, you know what it is. So I always think this is an easy way to find them. And now I'm going to put them back in my cabinet. Okay, I'm going to head on with the... Oh, it all disappears. Yeah. With the paints. I'm going to clear this up. And using the paints. I just want to use flashy colors. I'm going to use the rose quartz. It's a very soft color. And the tropical sangria. So let's do that. Taking my dabbers. And now I'm going to use a bit of the paint. Put them on my acrylic block. Normally I would do that on my glass plate, but I can't film with my glass plate behind it. So let me see. Yes, just a little bit more. And also I'm going to add a bit of water, just a drop. So then it is a little bit thinner to work with. Also do the same like the other stencil. So it gets a little bit wet, but oh, plastic sleeves, that's also a good idea. So just wobble it around, and I'm going to the next, the stencil. Therefore I'm going to use the sangria, the tropical sangria. And I want that just a little bit more on the background, more that you can see it better. So I won't use the water. Let me just get this here. And also again, just a little bit here and a little bit there. Ta-da! That's the IKEA. That's also handy to have those IKEA trolleys. And you could also use a third color. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, I'm going to do that. Just going to put it on here on the pink. Ooh. This is a new one, the cherry pie. It's a bit darker, but I'm going to mix it up with the little bit of pink that I had on there. So this card is just a little bit more on the, not on the background, on the front, because it's got more flashy colors. Now, put this away. I have to dry it for a moment, so excuse me for the noise. I had to do that because I want to use the stamps again. So the stamps are still lined up, and now, because yes, the colors are more vivid. That's also the difference between, of course, the Dilutions paint and the Distress ink. But the Distress ink, you can go very soft with it, or just a little bit deeper colors and harder, but I love these vivid colors. So I used the black ink. Let's stamp it right and not half. Don't do in the same. Place it on here to press for a moment. And I think I shifted. Yes, I shifted. Oh, that's not nice. That is, you can see always something like that can happen in a live video. It got stuck to my hand and I shifted it, so that is not really cool. Let me try to fix it a bit. And if it can't, it can't. Well, that's the thing with a live video. Oh, the bright colors, yes, that's my thing. Well, I don't like this, and this is not what I want to show, so I'm going to do it one more time. Because it shifted real bad. That's not the way it's supposed to be. But it can be done because it's a real quick card. So, ta-da-da-da. Mix these colors a bit. And hi, Sarah Jane. How are you? I was just messing it up so you can see what I have been doing. I messed this up, so I'm adding this one. Just doing this quick. If you want to see it all, you can watch it later when the video is online. You can see what I have done and what I have explained. So, yep, that's better. So, okay, again, let me dry it for a moment. Bear with me. better. Now my second chance. Yeah, I know, but it's such a quick card that I could do it like this. That's better. No, this was really, compared to this one, it was really not good, I think. Let me see. Now I'm going to use the background, the texture stamp again. Let me see if I got it right up. Yep. Just taking the black paint because I want the card to be just more. Oh. Just a bit over here and a bit over there. So that is almost done. I'm going to use, yes, my white Posca. Sarah. Yes, that could be done. So I can use the card, so that won't be a problem. I will fix it later. But I just wanted to have a quick one. So I'm going to highlight the little dots and stripes, so it will be more present. Hi Paul, nice that you are here. So let's scribble these on this. Thank you, Sarah. It's always nice to see how to make the quick cards, because not everyone has a lot of time, and sometimes you have to make a quick card. So I think that is always a good one. I have to get my... This one I'm going to highlight the circles also, the bigger ones from the Penny in a Lane stencil, just a bit. So that pops out also. And I'm not doing it real straight, I can be just a bit out of line. I like that. And here, now I'm going to do the edge. Yes, it's really striking. I'm also going to do the edges with the paint, because as I said, I like it myself to do the edges. And then I had my wordage. And then it's, oh no, here. I think it's an appropriate one. Live Life in Color. That's from the wordage sheets. So I'm going to put this one on. Just add a bit of glue or use double-sided tape. Yeah, you make also beautiful quick cards, Heidi. Live Life in Color. So that is it. These two are made both with the acrylic paints from the Illusions. So, and they turned out a bit different because I used a bit of a a different color. I used 3 colors in this one and 2 in this, because I used this one and I think this one here, or this, I don't know. So let me see, yes. And these are the 2 cards I made tonight. That should be my motto. Yeah, funky. I think my motto is funky. That's what they called it on Create and Craft TV. My with the books, I think. And they said it was funky. So live life in color. Oh yeah. Hi Natalia. Funky, live life in color. Well, I like to live my life in color. Thank you, thank you. So, let me see if I can get them all 4. Let's see, yes, 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 almost. These 2 I have made just, and these 2 I have made as an example. So, I think that's it. Yes, you can see the products if the videos later is online. You can see Miriam placed the products in the comments. And just remember to join the challenge with the butterflies. I saw some beautiful pieces already in the album that some people joined already with the beautiful butterflies. Sorry. Yeah, thank you, Heidi. So don't forget to join the challenge, and have a lovely week, and I will see you next week. Yes. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. Thank you, Heidi and Lisa.